telling me the red bar at the top is telling me no. What is with my internet connection over here?
I don't know.
Like, what's going on? It's not telling me I'm, like, not connected to the internet. I don't get it. Maybe restart.
Okay. Ad's done, just in time for me to have this set up. Thank you all for redeeming your coins. As a friendly reminder, if you're a sub, feel free to click the on-stream extension to get 150 free coins, I believe it is. Everything other than that, you can buy with bits or by the link that I have in !CC.
I wonder if the bits would trigger extra bits from Twitch.
I'm not sure.
If anyone buys with bits,
yeah, just feel free to let us know, because we're curious about this. This is the first time we've done crowd control while Twitch has also been giving away bits.
Yeah.
This is also the first time we've done crowd control with an SMB2 hack. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting because it's definitely new.
See how it goes.
Vex, thank you for exchanging 500 bits for 500 coins. It looks like that just went through crowd control and not additionally to Twitch, which makes sense.
You know, I thought it might do that, but I thought also maybe it would trigger some extra bits from Twitch. It was 50-50.
Yeah. So for those that haven't seen it, this is Bunny Bunny Panic. This is the hack that I was working on for about the past year or so, and released in June to romhacking.net. romhacking.net then immediately shut down right after that. And it made it so I had to host it on my file bin. It sure was that long ago.
I mean, it still is posted on there, isn't it?
It's still posted on there, but everything on there is read-only now, so...
But, you can't download it?
You can download it, but you can't upload anything new to the site anymore.
Right.
Which means if I wanted to update it, for instance, I wouldn't be able to.
Right, but it still is on the site.
Yeah.
You acted like they took it down.
No, but I also posted it on my file bin on SMW Central in case they do at any point.
Fine. It still is on there though, at least. You got it on before they archived it. So that's something.
Yeah. We are also playing with crowd control. Please let me know if the prices are weird, and I can try to tweak them when I can. I tried to do this pretty quick last night, mostly just testing to make sure that everything was actually working. And it seemed like it was when I was queuing up stuff for myself, but obviously if it's queuing up for myself, that is a little different.
Whoa, my viewers also watch Theocadelic?
What?
No way. That was
Shocking.
super useful. Oh my god, they also watch Blue? And Just Chatting? And Super Mario World? I'm shocked. I'll never recover from this.
Did Vex exchanging bits for coins count towards the bit goal? Or do I need to add that at the end?
Oh, that's a good question. It's at 555.
Okay, so it was already there, so I'm gonna have to add 500 at the end.
I didn't realize it was gonna do that.
I didn't either, but that's okay.
That's alright.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but any bits that are given during the crowd control will also count towards the bit goal. I'll just have to manually add them in after, I guess.
Ready to write down?
I can keep track and then just do the math at the end.
How are you gonna keep track?
I mean, I guess if you want to write it down, that would be
literally,
nice,
how are you gonna keep track? If I don't write it down. Not understanding.
Oh, crowd control's happening. I can't get past this part because I can't float any higher. Float works really well when you're already in the air, but when you're on the ground, it's just congratulations, you're now floating to your general death. Also, anyone feel free to clip crowd control stuff. Vex exchanged 500 bits for coins right there.
500. It was 500?
Yeah. Thank you. No! Okay. So these floating, falling platforms are a little weird because as you get to the bottom of them, they start to move like slightly too fast for you to jump off of them. It's kind of like the gray platforms in SMW, except you like don't pop off of them the way that you do in SMW.
How long ago did I put that breakfast sandwich in the fridge?
Like an hour ago. A veggie? Thank you. Gotta make sure you stay healthy. Thanks. Talia gives me a veggie and I'm flubbing it? No! Damn it.
I wanted to change character to princess and it's so much.
It's because the change character doesn't super work. Like, it allows me... I tested it last night. Change character allows me to change character off of Mario to any character once, but then it doesn't allow you to, like, change it back. And a lot of these levels are designed to specifically, like...
To not be a princess?
Well, more designed to be beaten with the character that they're designed for. And, like, if someone changed me to Toad in a level that Toad wasn't made to be built for, and then I was locked into Toad, that would sort of be the end of the run. I did want character.
I don't know what this means.
Look how pretty this looks. We entered subspace. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. I don't know what it means.
So,
the back rooms of the level for a minute?
yep.
Oh no.
So
sorry.
basically, subspace is a hidden thing in SMB2 specifically, where you can like go behind the level, sort of, and see it in the shadow. And sometimes there's stuff to do back there, but most of the time it's just a way to kind of see the level in a different way. As a heads up, enter subspace only works in horizontal levels, though. I tested that last night, so
What?
if you see me in a vertical segment, do not buy enter subspace, because it won't work, I guess.
Because you have to walk into the door.
You have to walk into the door, and for some reason it's weird in vertical levels. Yeah. So for those that haven't seen, this is Bunny Panic. This is my SMB2 hack. It's pretty Kaizo, but also it's still fairly loose with stuff. Like, for instance, we now have a mushroom that allows us to take 3 hits instead of 2. And we'll keep that through our life unless someone decides to remove a heart, which I believe is a crowd control thing.
It is.
But basically, this game is designed through most of the game to allow you to take a hit on any one obstacle and keep going. Glitchcat did that in Return to Subcon, and I really liked it. Also, the subspace there allows you to respawn guys, so we're able to respawn those birds that we jumped off of. Yeah. And we respawn those birds a third time there when we come back out of the thing to be able to use them right there. Those birds are very, very, very easy to respawn, which makes it a little difficult to design around them unless you're like very comfortable with them respawning. But they're pretty cool, so.
sticky everywhere in here. What the hell is
It was a bit of my Dutch Bros. What?
everywhere. Like,
Do you
it's
need my help
sticky.
getting this thing off?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, it's disgusting in here. Be careful, it's really full. I wasn't expecting to put it on your lap. It's like really liquidy and full. Sorry, I just like really hate when my shoes stick to the floor now. That's disgusting. You're not responding to me.
I'm sorry. I'll clean it when I can.
Well, I'm not saying that. I just, like, do you agree that that's gross?
I do.
Thank you.
Tried to clean it up. I didn't think it was still sticky in there, but I
What
guess
did
it
you
is.
clean it with? A paper towel?
I mean, yes, because I wiped it quick enough.
No!
Vex sent bees. Bees are everywhere. Oh, I died. Thank you for the Bezos spam. I wanted to have the spam of the birds that I was talking about,
I
but
can't even go in there and make my fucking food now. Why do you have the schedule blocking the chat?
because there's not really a good spot for the schedule right now.
There's the exclamation schedule.
I guess so.
I just don't like things overlapping like that. It's driving me crazy. Hi, I police CO's overlay constantly. Don't mind me.
I feel like I could have beaten this segment with the bees thing, but I messed up the bomb collection bit.
So how do I, like, make food?
I will take care of it in a second. So this Birdo's hard because you have to kind of kill her closer to the left so you can actually reclaim the orb after she dies, unless you have a third hit, in which case it doesn't matter. A third hit, I mean a second hit, I guess. Okay. One sec.
No, wash your hands. They're gonna smell like Clorox wipe. Sorry, I hate the smell of Clorox wipe. You guys, I'm the worst. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know it.
Me too. Okay. Level 3 is a princess level.
Yay!
I missed the first jump immediately. Also, I forget if I've mentioned this at all, but fuck, is it next weekend that I have my SMB2 race level, or is it the weekend after that? I forget. One of the next coming weekends, I have an SMB2 race coming up. I think it's next weekend, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, the level's done, and it should be pretty fun, so it's not really a big deal either way, but just as a heads up for those that want to race my next level, it is going to be an SMB2 race, and if you've patched Bunny Bunny Panic, you'll be fine. could probably soft lock in this room, actually. If you do that, like, glitch climb and get stuck in the ceiling. You don't have to damage boost there, but it's kind of convenient too, because it makes grabbing the veggie there a little bit easier. Glad I didn't say the thing about how easy that jump is before I whiffed it, and instead just whiffed it. So it's actually funny, if someone were to spam the Bezos spam here, we might actually get lucky enough to just be able to get one to like ride to the end there, instead of needing to grab this like mushroom block and stuff. But Super Mario Bros. 2 crowd control is still relatively new, at least compared to S&W stuff, if I remember correctly, so there's not a ton of options that you can do, but the ones that are there are still pretty good, so... Enjoy the Store of X. We'll still be here when you get back, so...
Drive safe.
Yes, drive safe. Hope it goes well.
I'm sorry I'm so low energy and like bitchy today. It's really bad. Like, at least taking the extra gabapentin yesterday helped. Like, help me get through all my studying and stuff. If it didn't, I'd be really upset.
Yeah.
I'm cranky about it.
My pause message. Oh, they do still work. Nice. I wasn't sure if the pause messages that Circle made were still going to work or not, but it looks like they do. So one of the nice things about Bunny Bunny Panic, and I didn't point it out until now, is every single screen area, so like every segment of 1-3 where we're entering a new area, has a little pause screen tip for you. Some of them are more helpful than others, but especially for like that mushroom float that I did over on the left side. It's like fairly easy tech when you have it explained to you, but trying to figure it out on your own is kind of really annoying, so... So now like this segment will tell you that POW blocks do something differently. Yeah, Circle Friendo came up with that like a couple of months before I was going to release this, and I went through and added it in everywhere. For those that don't know, Circle Friendo is incredible, and we're going to be working on a Hack Jam thing soon. I think it actually starts this week too. We were just supposed to get our teams together sooner, but I think we're just carrying our team that we had last time. And doing some more Mario and Friends stuff. So that should be fun. It has been a while since I've died at this Mouser, so that caught me off guard. So this mouse is pretty similar to vanilla. The only difference is that there's now bombable rocks here, so he actually like gets rid of the terrain as the fight goes on. And you need to have that door appear there specifically, so this part of the ground needs to still be safe. Hi Vincent, how's it going? Good to see you.
Hi Vincent!
Hope everyone's doing well. Finally, we have the first Toad level. Toad in SMB2 has the shortest jump height, but he digs the fastest, and he moves the fastest specifically when he's holding an enemy. Which is like a little difficult to design levels around, so there's not like a lot of forced Toad stuff in this game. But I was able to make a couple of levels. Thankfully, chat's been pretty chill about the more devastating stuff that could happen so far. But it's been nice. I haven't gotten to just chill and play Bunny Bunny Panic in a minute. I'll show off this part because I haven't always seen a lot of people go this way. If you ride this guy up to the top up here, or just use a Sea of Bezos. Okay, this is actually going to be a little harder to show off now that the Bezos are here, but I'll make it work. Never mind. But you can enter that thing up there and technically skip a room. There's bees everywhere! They don't allow bees in here. And yes, as a friendly reminder, if you exclamation CC or click the extension on screen, you should have at least 50 free coins, if not 150 free coins if you're a sub. And you're also able to exchange bits for coins if you are inclined. We will add those bits to the bit goal down below as well once we're done with the crowd control. Because it doesn't look like it's adding them automatically, but... Oh yeah, also, over the break, we actually made a bit goal of Bun and I playing through Bread and Fred together.
Oh yeah, we didn't actually say that.
Yeah, so if we meet the bit goal, Bun and I will play through Bread and Fred. If we meet the tip goal, Bun and I will play through the new Rugrats game. And if we meet both goals, so no, we'll play through both games.
As soon as we can.
Yep. Obviously that is dependent on both of our school schedules and stuff, but we will definitely make it happen. So, this room is actually... I'm gonna go ahead and die here one more time to show it off. This room is actually the end room of the level, and lets you skip a digging room. Since we're kind of just showing off the hack anyway, we might as well do the digging room too, but... if you make it past that mini-boss, you skip to room 3 of this level directly. Which would skip this entire sub-area. Oops. So this segment is just a little Shy Guy escort, or digging and just damage boosting at the end, depending on what you want to do. I'll do it with the Shy Guy escort, and then if I need damage boost, I guess I will, but... Yep, like right now. So the tip in this area basically shows you how to dig a tile without falling through. It's a little precise, but basically if you're on the edge of a tile and kind of slide while you're digging, you dig the tile while also having enough momentum here at the end to be able to dig a tile away without actually falling through, which allows that guy to fall down. couple hard jumps and making sure you don't dig away the door. And then this is where you would get spit out also if you did the little, like, quote-unquote mini-boss, I guess. It's not really a mini-boss, it's just an auto bomb that happens to be on a snake, and I thought it was funny, but... like, you don't have to kill it or anything, you can just enter the door. Then this mushroom still interacts with the quicksand, even though subspace quicksand doesn't actually show up as quicksand, since it's just a solid tile. Mushroom blocks to build a bridge, charge a super jump, and then this jump I tend to fuck up a lot, but I'm glad I got it the first try. It's kind of a hard duck jump, but if you get the angle right, you're fine. And then this is the end room where you can see over there is the mini boss. Which is also why if you pause it here, it still says GG. Because this time it actually is GG. So I guess if this ends up not even taking the full 2 hours, I might try to see if I can set up a Bun Bun 3 crowd control. Because this is going slightly faster than I thought it was going to. Yeah, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It is... yeah, it's been a fun birthday. Hope you're doing well. We have released a couple of hacks since we last chatted, I think. One of these being the SMB2 hack that I'm trying to load up from the bottom of my screen again. When it opens in crowd control, it opens BizHawk, which I almost like never normally use. Although now that I'm playing it, I should probably start using BizHawk more, but my old laptop couldn't run BizHawk at all, so I'm used to not really using it ever. Yeah, we're doing well, thanks. Hi Circle, how's it going?
Hi, Circle.
As I mentioned, Circle is the MVP of this hack, both for the pause screen stuff and all of the other various crap she helped me fix. Hope you're doing well. Friendly verbal reminder that everyone has at least 50 coins that they can redeem, and most subs have 150 coins that they can redeem. Yeah, by clicking the icon on screen or typing !CC in chat and clicking that link. I'm glad that we got that Bezos ride the first try, because that Bezo ride is actually kind of hard. It's another respawn trick because SMB2 is like really easy to respawn enemies going the wrong way. Where you like double back after a segment. Super Pokey! I think Super Pokey was probably everyone's favorite enemy in this game. Then we have a Triclide boss. For those that don't know, sand blocks do not block shots, but the shots do get stuck in quicksand. So while shots are stuck in quicksand at the bottom of the screen, you actually like overwhelm the game a little bit. But the shots still do a lot of knockback damage, so you still gotta be careful. But this is probably why you never actually saw the quicksand in the Triclide fights. Hi PT, how's it going? Glad to see everyone today. Yeah. Also, that level is possible with Toad, but it's harder with Toad, so I just chose Mario. We're doing good. Just chilling and playing some Bunny Bunny Panic again. It's nice to revisit the hack with a little bit of crowd control interactivity too. Mostly just showing it off because I feel like it's still a pretty new thing that a lot of people haven't seen yet. So if you're careful with your lift there's actually an amount of iframes while you're doing the lifting animation where you can phase through enemies and stuff. I guess also for people who don't know, unlike in SMW, ducking in general in this game is like ridiculously overpowered. It even impacts ducking while small, which for those who play a lot of SMW know that that's not a thing at all in SMW. But your hitbox shrinks to like practically nothing when you're ducking in this game. And if you're wondering why there's so many 1-ups and opportunities to get 1-ups in this game, it's because in addition to the main version of this hack, which we're playing right now, I released a challenge mode where lives actually like matter and you can game over and stuff. So I wanted a way to have that actually sort of be possible. So a lot of the like random pickups and stuff in this game are actually 1-ups for that version of the game. Yeah, small characters stick out a lot farther than you would expect them to, I think. At least compared to Small Mario and SMW. And then when you're ducking, there's like no hitbox for anyone, basically. It would have blown up on me anyway. For those that don't know, if you separate a Shy Guy and an Ostro, the Ostro itself is kind of weird. And apparently if you throw it onto spikes, it like lives for a couple of tiles before deciding that it doesn't want to anymore and just like keels over and dies. And there's like no visual indicator on if you actually like are gonna make it through that part correctly or not. In hindsight, this specific segment is probably a little bit of a difficulty spike, but also there's not really very much I could have done to change this segment without like outright completely changing what it was and stuff, you know? And then I guess if you want to see what happens, if you throw this Shy Guy, he doesn't actually make it all the way over there. Which is why you need the Ostro, because the Ostro is like very slightly faster. And actually clears the gap, but then self-destructs. I wasn't holding down jump. Whoops. I would have made it there even if the Ostro self-destructed, if I was holding jump to slow fall. Because I guess if y'all don't know, SMB2 does actually have regrabs and stuff, which a lot of people are pleasantly surprised about when they start playing it. It's not like as severe of regrabs, I would say. What the hell happened to that Shy Guy? I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know how you got stuck all the way down there, but enjoy your home. I worked hard on it. I can't jump on this guy for some reason. There we go.
Really need to leave me alone. Like, hi, I don't answer my phone. Go away.
I don't answer my phone for friends.
Like,
what makes you think I'm gonna answer it for you?
If there's a name, I don't answer it. If there's no name and it's just a number, I don't answer it. Leave me alone.
There we go. So this is a vanilla Super Mario Bros. 2 sprite called the Stopwatch. For those that don't know, it does what it implies and just stops time for a set amount of time. I don't remember if/when this was ever like really used in vanilla Super Mario Bros. 2 because it's been a while since I've played that. But it is very cool for Kaizo segments. And as we did one time before, we're going to enter subspace, grab a mushroom, and we're going to respawn an enemy. That bird actually spawns in directly under you when you're starting the level. Whoops! Sorry for the shortest star of all time, False. You like gave me the star as I was on my way down. If I could refund you that one, I would. But, I mean, I guess, honestly, all it would have done is just kill the bird and killed me anyway, but... Vanilla SMB2 only has plant stopwatches. Interesting. Are those plant stopwatches in subspace? Because they're not, like, a tile that you can place in... an SMB2 edit. I didn't think that was gonna work, but I was trying to enter the door fast enough to be able to just jump up to the ground and be safe. But I was correct that you just take 2 hits. One when you go into the door and one when you come out of it. And then fun fact, these guys spawn in from this screen. There's not like a separate bomb spawner at the end of that last level. They just carry over from this segment for some reason. I talked to Glitch about it, and apparently that's like a common thing in SMB2 is like generators and stuff will spawn in... Oh nice, I got the quick go. If you throw the bomb at Birdo just right, I think it might be also she's like hopping up, you actually get the double hit there, like as the bomb's recoiling up again. You're also technically able to do it against the Claw Grip fight, although I have that one like slightly more assisted. And then the first thing I knew I was doing when I made an SMB2 hack is make a whale level, because the whale segment of SMB2 is one that's always just stood out to me a lot. For kind of how out of place it is, and then also like how fun it is to just platform across a bunch of whales and stuff. I'm like getting a weird regrab where I'm not catching the wall when I'm expecting to, which is like technically better for speed strats, but not good for my muscle memory. I've never gotten stuck in that hitbox before. I've gotten hit by the underside of that spout before, but I've never gotten stuck in it with that. You get a stopwatch for every 5th vegetable you pull? Okay. You say so, SMB2. Welcome back from Lurkpacks. Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, being able to stop time just because you pulled 5 vegetables seems a little overpowered. Yeah, it definitely makes sense that you'd seen them from pulling plants, but it's not like a plant-specific tile. So for those that were paying close attention there, you might have noticed that I didn't actually take damage right away on the top of that spout. It's because there's technically a little bit of a spot where you can jump off of it. I like just barely missed it, but it is still there. Vex triggered enter subspace. I've never actually seen this room in subspace. It doesn't look half bad. Thanks, Vex. I do wish that the add characters or change characters thing would have worked, but I think that works better for vanilla Super Mario Bros. 2, where every level is still possible. Yeah, I didn't remember there being vanilla stopwatches just sitting around, but it's weird that they spawn in after 5 veggies pulled. Definitely glad that SMB2 Edit just lets you place them as a normal sprite, because they're probably one of my favorite SMB2 sprites. Being able to casually just like stop time whenever you want to in SMB2 is really nice. There's a lot of stuff in SMB2 design that is actually like surprisingly awesome, which I'm glad I invested so much time into learning this engine, because it was both a nice break from SMW and also good just for SMB2 development as a whole. You can grab that shell again if you really want to. Hmm. So, the fun thing about SMB2 is that you can use any sprites in any level, and you can do that in Super Mario World as well. But I think SMB2 a lot of the time actually handles its like sprite errors, quote unquote, a little more interestingly. These 4 flurries just stacked on top of each other and kind of ignoring the wall are actually a pokey that we used in the desert, just in this tile set. Which also means if you use a flurry in the pokey tile set, you just get like a disembodied pokey head floating around that you can grab and stuff. Which is also actually pretty nice, and I almost used in a level of this game, but that level had to get cut for making the game work reasons. But honestly, it's actually pretty nice to do, and wouldn't be surprised if future levels use that a lot. I don't know how I'm alive still. I don't know how I'm alive, and then I don't know how I choked that death after killing the ninja. That was just nothing but a choke. I thought he was gonna go farther right. This half of this level kind of always trips me up, honestly. It's like not that difficult of a segment, all things considered, but it's like just hard enough that I'm not very good at it. I didn't charge a super jump. Damn it. Oh my god. Did you eat your breakfast sandwich already?
No.
I don't think I'd wait at all for that, but... No, I respawned the other ninja. This is terrible. Oh, thank God. Okay. That part right there probably shows the power of ducking more than anything else. Because that segment doesn't even feel like it should be possible with ducking, but with ducking it's like pretty straightforward. Also, touching back on how powerful respawns are in SMW, there are only 2 birds actually placed on this entire segment. And every other time the bird spawns in, it's because it's being respawned and then also just goes from the left of the screen to the right. Nice. That was a good one shot. Hi, Empress. Thanks. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Empress.
Friendly reminder that I have my birthday card and stuff up on the top if you guys haven't signed it yet. It's pinned in chat. And y'all also get 150 free crowd control coins if you're subbed to me and click the extension on screen or !CC. But hope everyone's doing well. Alright. So this level is another throwback to a fun part of Super Mario Bros. 2 where you surf across a Birdo egg for a little bit. And I believe it's also the only point in the game where Birdo isn't actually a boss and it's just like a random enemy, kind of. In the rest of this hack you will see that Birdo's not really much of a boss. So, you're in bed sicky, I'm sorry. Seemed like a hard day for everyone so far, so hope you're able to rest up and relax. So if you run off the front of these eggs, you actually carry a little bit of momentum with you and can get in front of them and then loop back. If you run off the back of the egg, you will never catch up to them. No. Color scheme, thank you. Kevin, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for 3 months in advance.
Whoa.
That means a lot. Thank you. Hope you're doing well.
Enjoy the discount.
Yeah. I forget exactly how much of a discount it actually is, but
It looks like frosting and sprinkles on the mirror and cherries.
it's cute.
Instagram always inspires me to want to make things. Do I ever make them? Not really, but it makes me think about making things.
Thinking about making stuff is the first step towards making stuff.
It's really true.
So
Sometimes it makes me happy to just see other people making stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay. This is a warp pipe that if you bring the potion from the beginning of the level allows you to skip this boss. But we'll just play this boss. So this is a Fry guy that warps on and off the screen. His hitbox is actually like deceptively weird while he's off screen. Oh good, bees. Thank you. Bees might actually unironically help here a little bit if I can jump on any of them. Damn it. Okay, who spawned the boss? The boss is meant to be here. The bees are not. Although, I am very pleasantly surprised that this room can apparently also handle a room spam of Bezos. I was gonna take that bee. Yeah, we should probably close it up. Thank you for the bees, Kevin. Every time I keep saying that, I just keep thinking of Arrested Development with Job sitting on the couch. Bees? I'm sorry. Bees? Bees? Job's not on board.
Oh, the bathroom one has just been closed.
I was gonna say I didn't know where the bathroom was, but that's okay.
Yep.
Alright, little fry guys. One more hop over this way. Slide over here. Whee! Nice. Thank you. I am glad that it worked. Because I always try to do that quick kill where they just all are lined up in a row and you'd actually get all the fry guys. Because as you kill more fry guys, they get faster and faster. You gotta focus up so you can try to Mario Kart. No worries, Talia. Good luck with work. We'll try to start Mario Kart in about an hour or so from now, so that should give you enough time to get some stuff. Oh my god. That was the best time float of all time. Thank you, Kevin. Amazing float. Nice. We actually kept it, too.
God! Literally cannot even be in this kitchen.
Can I save this like this? Almost. I've never thought about trying to save that way until just now. But that almost worked. No?
I can't live like this. It smells so bad.
A lot of people had issues with this part, which I guess makes sense because it's not super telegraphed, but that's all you have to do for that part. I thought I was taking damage there and prepared for a damage boost that was not coming. running ninjas are a lot more of a threat in this game. 'Cause they turn around real fast. Are you okay? So, for that part right there, what you're supposed to do is throw the running ninja at the wall. You can kind of see it there, but running ninjas and jumping ninjas like actually bounce off of stuff. And just pop back up like everything's fine. So what you do is you throw it over here, and then basically land on him again. And then catch it right there and jump back up.
Has anyone done bits for crowd control that I need to write down?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Okay.
Ninja, why were you so bouncy there, buddy? You like got clipped inside the mushroom block, I guess? And for the end of this level, for those that don't know, Hawkmouse needs a solid piece of ground underneath him for at least a frame to be able to actually enter the thing. So if you put that mushroom block under there, you're good. Get over 20 lives in this. I think my record is like 15 or 16 in a run, so we don't actually have too much more left of this game though, because even though we're only in World 5 still, World 6 is notoriously kind of impossible to hack. So we only have one level in World 6, and World 7 is by default only 2 levels. Although I think someone in the SMB2 hacking Discord found a way to like hack yourself into 7-3. I don't think it's actually been like implemented in a hack or anything yet. Oh, let's just try that again. 'Cause... Hey, we entered subspace again, but this time it was free. When's the birthday cards? I'm not 100% sure. I was planning on it being more later in the day so people can sign it as they...
people have signed it.
Yeah. We did the card kind of very last minute this year, so I'm not expecting that many signatures on it, but I figured I might as well give time for people to if they want to.
While you're here, having a pinned in chat.
I've been saying in chat that it's probably going to happen sometime around Poke Rogue, but we'll see when we get there, I guess. Yeah. And if you end up going to bed before then, Vincent, I'll be highlighting everything so you can go back and watch it. I'll make it kind of clear in my Discord when I'm actually reading the card also, I think. So that's an extension of the mushroom grab again, where you kind of refresh your float and then do a float grab. No! We're working in tandem now. Your next show today is 2 a.m. to 4 a.m.?
What? I could not live your life. I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
That guy just shot twice in both directions.
I guess that means that you sleep at times that I'm normally awake, though.
Yeah, probably. Kevin, thank you for purchasing 500 coins. And, well, coins with bits.
Well, if it's bits, I need to write it down. That's why I'm asking.
I have never gotten the quick kill from that direction. That's new. You purchased it directly, but I'm willing to... Would we count that as a tip or a bit? If you purchase it directly.
I don't know. Well, we can't really count it because... Unless it's spent.
Oh.
That's too confusing.
Okay.
We're just counting the bits because it's bits. I think. I don't fucking know, man. I'm too tired for math or thoughts. At all.
Thank you for killing me, Kevin.
Why does this cheese cook so weird? If this is not even done, I'm gonna be upset.
That was the fastest death in the universe. Oh, this is definitely a pre-release version because you can get soft swapped up there. That's what. It looked like it was gonna trigger at the end of the level, but I think it came through like just as I ended the level, so it kept it in the queue until it started up again. Which, like, at least it didn't wait until we were like doing the slots to try to kill me, because then it wouldn't have worked. But No. So you can't go in this unless you visit Subspace, our best friend. In Subspace you can go in certain jars that you aren't able to go into normally, which allows you to warp up to there. And then World 7, as I mentioned, is only 2 levels, but in these 2 levels you actually have to be more careful with your health and stuff. Kevin wants us to enter Subspace. I have no idea what Subspace looks like in World 7, but it looks gorgeous. Good job, Kevin. Thank you for showing that off. Subspace actually sort of fucked us over there, though, because I needed that guy to be alive. That's the first time Subspace has ever worked against us to not function correctly. Because I need the shell that's under this to be able to ride under. You have your cart figured out? That's good. I've been stuck on the same cart for what feels like a decade now. A swarm of Bezos! Well, that's just great, because we only have a couple of Bezos to work with. And now we have many. I can't stay alive long enough to show off any of them, but they're here. So for those that don't know, this level has slightly less Bezos than this normally. Not by much, but Vex's reign of Bezos has ended. Hi Crunch, thanks. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Surprised I made that. And then as one last little fun thing, these little bubbles that are falling from the top of the screen are the bubbles that Wart uses in the final fight that'll be coming up next level. But you can just place them at wherever you want. I believe you can do this in even outside of World 7, but in World 7 they actually look the way that they're supposed to because of the tile set. Abe sent a Bezos swarm. We'll try to get up here with a Bezos swarm and see if we can. No, the bubbles! Hi Abe, how's it going? There's so many bees in here. Yeah, these bubbles are not agreeing well with these bees. But good to see you, Abe. Thanks for announcing your presence with bees. Also, you can work over here and just get a coin. There's nothing really over there, but I figured I might as well remind you that from screen that. Stopwatch! That one might actually help. Thanks, Abe. I forgot stopwatch was even one of them, if I'm being honest. So, you may notice that this orb is running off the edge of the screen, kind of moving around on its own. Orbs are like intrinsically linked to Birdos, even if they're not on the same screen. So, it's like warping onto the Birdo that's on the bottom screen going back and forth, and just assumes you instantly kill it. Thank you. Alright, chat. Mario, Luigi, or Princess for the final level?
Princess!
Alright. Yeah, well, Bun's demanding Princess.
I shouted. Play as me! Peasants.
Vincent also said princess, so
Okay,
it works out
good.
well.
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin hurt me because I didn't pick Mario. Fair. We could also probably just load a save state and do this level with everyone, honestly. We have plenty of time. A bomb! I was not prepared for that. This part's a pretty tight, like, supercharged, so I was, like, getting ready for a supercharge and then just saw an explosive in my hand. Which is, not good. Also, we'll go back through at the end of this, and... No! Alright, well everyone has figured out the power of giving me things to hold in my hands. The bomb one is really good. Because the bomb one very rarely, like, actually does anything helpful. The POW is actually, like, fairly easy to break some of the levels with. When I was testing last night, I accidentally gave my POW, or myself a... Thank you. I gave myself a POW in the, like, first level, and ended up clipping through the ceiling. Alright, we have found the bread of this game, and it is Give Bomb. I'm surprised it let me go down through that. Alright, I didn't make it in time.
Oh good, now Jax is getting addicted to therapy. Oh, I just want to study this man so badly.
And you get addicted to therapy.
Because he's Jax! He gets addicted to anything!
I don't think Instacart will let me deliver a bomb. Probably not.
Please don't try.
That's a way to get your account banned
like
for
FBI
more than,
shows up
like...
at your house.
I see you tried to Instacart something and just said, enjoy this bomb.
Oh, Abe's here. Hi, Abe.
Yeah.
And hi, Circle. I don't know if I said hi to Circle.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place today. I'm sorry.
By the way, as I mentioned at the beginning of this crowd control run, we'll be going through and adding any coins that were spent outside of the, like, 150 that you get, and adding them to the bits and stuff. So I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. IDK, if you said hi, you definitely said circle, though.
Okay. Well, that was just even more excited than a hi.
Yep. That heart is so hard to get with Princess, but you normally don't actually even need it anyway, so... I do right now, but, like, you normally don't.
Oh my god, he got diagnosed with bipolar 2! I really hope that that helps him, like, move forward with his life. Well, now I feel bad for saying he's addicted to therapy. But he does have a very addictive personality. He's very addicted to anything very quickly. A person, like, a food, anything. Anything he can, like, latch onto. It's weird. I shouldn't say it's weird, it's just, it's interesting to see.
So fun fact, these little conveyor belts are only in 7-1, I believe. Like, they're a part of 7-1's tile set specifically. Yet, Shy Guys and, like, stuff running on them still have, like, unique running animations specifically for them speeding up on the conveyor belt to run as fast as they normally should. Because like if you watch the Shy Guys pick up their pace a little bit to be able to run at their same speed. And that's just smart sprite design. Bipolar also, not Bipolar 2, the return of Bipolar.
No, there's two. There's Bipolar 1 and Bipolar 2.
I did not know that.
Well, your education is on the DSM-4. Maybe it didn't exist yet.
Yeah, I didn't know Bipolar 2 was a thing, so I guess not. Hi Boozy, thanks. It's been a nice chill birthday celebration stream so far.
Hi, Boozy.
We got some stuff done in SMW and designed most of a level in that. And are on the final level of our Bunny Bunny Panic crowd control
Who
now.
would I be
Bum!
saying two about?
I don't know.
Well, I don't have that, so why would that be what I was saying?
Okay, so before you leave this room, there is one last opportunity for power-up mushroom, which I'm going to grab because it helps the final warp fight of the game. You never saw the Mario 2 bun sprite? Yeah, it's honestly a very simple palette edit, all things considered. Thank you for the heal, Vex, because I stepped on those spikes and desperately needed it, and then wasted it anyway. But yeah, for those that don't know, palette editing in Super Mario Bros. 2 and on the NES in general is like exceptionally limited. So quite honestly, we got pretty lucky even having an option. This is the one room in the game where bomb in hand would probably be nice. Climbed up too high. Hope you're doing well though, Boozy. It's good to see you. So this used to have a door to let you go back to the previous room and grab the mushroom in case you missed it. Bum! No! I'm getting good at reacting to the bomb, but depending on where bomb is placed, it's still pretty devastating. Instead it would help. I did. That's true. That jump's hard. That jump is definitely the hardest jump of this segment. And probably the second hardest jump of this level. The hardest jump of this level is definitely at the end of room 4. We get to kind of skip it because we're bun, but I'll probably just try to do it legit for a bit since we have a little bit of time. Well, now we have to do it legit, so. I am glad that the crowd control worked, at least. I do kind of wish that the swap character functionality allowed you to change to and from characters, though, because that one would have been fun to play as. And like just see how many segments I could beat as Toad if someone really wanted me to play as Toad the entire time, for instance, or stuff like that. Oh, Star. Thanks, Boozy. I'll explain this end instead of actually trying to... Oh, I almost fucked up. So that's one way to do that end. I didn't actually mean to duck through there, but I guess if you're holding down, you automatically go through. The other way to get through there with the other characters is a bit harder because you have to do a bomb jump. Does a star kill Wart, I wonder? Probably not, actually. Bomb! I guess I could theoretically win if someone happens to hand me a bomb at the right point. Alright, so I'm technically dead here. Unless anyone wants to hand me a bomb, in which case we might have a chance. Thank you, Kevin. Or Circle. Giving you a bomb could be helpful against Mauser. Yeah. Alright, we'll wait a couple more rounds to see if any other bombs go. Oh, no, we're dead. The good news is we have a checkpoint here. I chipped in for a veggie. Thank you. Bomb! Okay, so that time I saw a veggie, but I saw something in my hands and like instinctively was gonna yell bomb until I saw this like sad little vegetable just like flying across screen. So apparently bombs are like Kaizo blocks where you kind of just get conditioned to instantly throwing something out of your hands if you're not expecting to have something, which allows you to throw more valuable, helpful things earlier than you're intending. No! I'll stay alive for a little bit in case anyone happens to donate a bomb and or a veggie, but I think this is the end of this run, and I'll just try again on another life. Wart takes 6 hits and there's exactly 12, so... Alright, there's not 12, there's 11. I'm actually curious if a mushroom block would work, because these doors that I have as windows would actually block that a lot. But, like, I feel like I could get a shot off, theoretically. Probably not now that I've taken an extra hit, but... God damn it. I keep losing track of how many times I'm actually hitting him, so I keep forgetting. This fight doesn't seem like it should be as hard as it is, but your window for actually getting a hit in and not getting it blocked is pretty small. Oops, 3 or 4. Theoretically, if you went into one of these doors, it would break the game, but you can't actually enter any of them. But, like, theoretically, if someone were to spawn in a mushroom block right now, and I put the mushroom block, like, right here, and tried to enter this door up top, it would probably send me to somewhere I don't even know. But since we entered this door down here, we ended the game. So we did it. Honestly, I expected the first crowd control of Bunny Bunny Panic to take a lot longer than that. I'm glad that we were able to finish in like an hour and a half. And thank you everyone who spent coins for stuff, because that was definitely lots of fun. So I think what we will plan on then... Okay, so Kevin went ahead and spent all 500 of those coins, so I think we can add those to the total too. I do think that Give Bomb was probably the best value of this. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and plan on taking the break before Mario Kart now. Get that set up and maybe just have slightly more time for Mario Kart. So instead of starting it at 2, we'll start it at like a couple minutes before 2 or so.
Finished?
Yep.
Good job. That doesn't look right, does it?
No,
No, like it wasn't good.
I don't know.
The cheese cooked weird.
So I think we can add Kevin's 500 coins because he spent all of them during the run. So we'll add Kevin's 500 coins and Dux's 500 coins to the bit total over the break. So that'll just be an extra 1,000 to what we have now. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take a quick break. I gotta get the capture card plugged in and stuff, so it might take a minute, but we'll come back a little early with some Mario Kart stuff. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Sit tight. We will be playing Mario Kart with friends, so feel free to join in.
Sorry for what I say during Mario Kart in advance.
Yeah. And it may end up being an intense Mario Kart thing, but we'll see.
This might be crazy.
Be right back. I'm expecting a lot of people to kind of be busy for the beginning portion of it, but since we're done with the...
Honestly, we're at least playing together. If anyone else can join, that's great. If not,
yeah,
it's fine.
So feel free to stick around. Feel free to watch the clips while we're hanging out.
Text Paul and Jay, too.
Yeah, let them know that we're starting slightly early. Okay, we'll be right back. Feel free to watch the clips, don't watch the ads, and